And we are live. This is Grossly Embellished History for the 6th of March. We appreciate you tuning in. You can find us on the morning show, Monday through Saturday on Catalana TV. And the Kai's Apolitical Think Tank Hypocrisy Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m., as well as the Alpha Shot Lounge Saturday and Sunday nights. You can certainly catch the main feature, the main draw of Catalana TV, which is Joey C's Walk and Talk, Joseph Samuel's Walk and Talk at 2 p.m. weekdays. Typically, it runs also on Saturdays. But without further ado, we'll run 6th of March, Grossly Embellished History.
Here we go! Here we go!
Starting today's episode of This Day in Grossly Embellished History. And in 1079, Omar ibn Ibrahim al-Shazam completes the Jalali calendar. To celebrate the Jalali calendar, they gave out Jalali Pops, and well, they sucked it all up and had a great time. And in 1728, Spain and Britain signed the Convention of Pardo. Apparently, Bridget Bardot was confused by the spelling, and she showed up as well. Anyways, she's really old now. I mean, really old. And in 1775, the first Negro Mason in North America was initiated in Boston, further illustrating that the Masons didn't just see the future, they determined it. And in 1853, Giuseppe Verdi's opera La Traviata premieres at Teatro La Fenice in Venice, Italy. Before this, it was thought that Italians were only good at spaghetti and meatballs. A small step for mankind and a giant leap for Italians. And in 1857, the Dred Scott decision. U.S. Supreme Court rules that Africans cannot be U.S. citizens. Well, thank goodness that decision didn't affect the professional sports or music. And in 1886, the first nurses magazine, The Nightingale, first appears in New York City. Well, I, for one, would love to see some of the fine nurses in that magazine. Yeah! And in 1896, the first auto in Detroit, Charles B. King rides his horseless carriage. Well, I guess Charles do be king in that regard. I think none of us think of a horse when driving around these days, now do we? And in 1901, in Bremen, an assassin attempts to kill Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany. It turns out it was mostly because his mustache. Well, what in the heck is going on with these German leaders and their mustaches after all? I mean, what gives? And in 1902, the Permanent U.S. Census Office was created by the legislation passed by Congress. Now, if only we could get them to count the people who are supposed to be here, huh? And in 1831, Edgar Allan Poe was court-martialed and dismissed from West Point Military Academy for gross neglect of duty and disobedience of orders. Well then, he did after all have a mind of his own, now didn't he? Ravens, huh? So be it.
And this is the part where we really discuss what all the world's problems are, and we try to see if there's someone we can attribute them to, or if there's some type of pattern we can spot and decide on what to blame or who to figure it out from, and, well, San Castro!
And there you have it, folks, as this day in history with gross, disgusting embellishments has been established here on the morning show with Kai and Friends.
What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm a mature young man. I'm stupid.
And that is The grossly embellished history for the 6th of March. We appreciate you tuning in. You can catch Joey C's Walk and Talk at 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday on Catalano TV. The morning show from which the space emanates. Uh, that's on Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. And then Tuesday and Thursdays, Kai's Apolitical Think Tank Hypocrisy, as well as the Alpha Shot Lounge on Saturday and Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Again, the main draw of the channel being Joey C's Walk and Talk at 2 p.m. Now, if you're tuning in live, make sure you make your way over to Cut of the Jib Rock Talk Live. That's a great channel on TV. Cut of the Jib, my go-to source for rock. Check it out. Vediamo, ciao, sayonara, l'chaim, nastrovia, nice driveway, and, well, cheers, tally-ho.